What's up, y'all? This your girl Natasha Mosley, and I'm tapped in with Naya Nicole and Dee Dee.
Hey! Whoop, whoop.
Every man walk past a body. She got a fake ass. Probably. He wanna spend his cash. Precisely. He love a girl with class. Probably. I'm a Gemini. Come meet my twin tonight. Let's set a rendezvous. I bet you like me. I can be your wifey. You know you wanna be my boo. He got a girl. She's bland, no season. He wanna mess with me. He gotta be vegan. He want the recipe on how I please him. Cut the check for me. I'll show you my ingredients. Every man walk past a body. She got a fake ass. Probably. He wanna spend his cash. Precisely. He love a girl with class. Probably. What's up? What's up? This is Tapped Into. You already know my voice. This is your girl, Miss Naya Nicole, and I got my co-host, Dee Dee, in the building.
Yeah, y'all already know. Tapping in.
Tapping in, and we have a special guest with us, you guys.
Yeah.
We have singer-songwriter Natasha Mosley. Hey.
Woo! She fine too, y'all. She
Yeah,
fine
she
as
looks
hell,
so
y'all.
cute in
Because I know in
person.
person it be hit. She fine, y'all.
Right.
Thank you.
Her Instagram is not lying.
Look at that.
We are going to be interviewing Natasha right here on Tapped Into. So we want to get a little bit in your business, see what you got going on. But let's start with a little bit of icebreakers to just, get us flowing in this conversation. So let me get into your love life. Are you single? Since you so cute, are you
I
single?
was like, chill. She just made hot it. Like, obviously, she trying to find it. Because she hot it.
It's complicated.
It's complicated.
So you know what that means.
Totally hot it.
It's complicated.
Hot it.
Exactly.
Fellas, I tried, but it's complicated. So
Okay.
if I was listening to your playlist right now, who would I hear first?
Okay, so first you would hear Ariana Grande.
Thank
Because
you.
she just put out her live album,
Right.
and it's dope.
I have to tune into it.
And
That's what a lot of
to
artists are doing now. Like, that live album,
Yeah,
like Jay-Z.
it's so
Like,
good.
if you hear, like, the acoustics, you hear the vocals, you hear everything.
You hear everything
What do
they
you
say on the
prefer?
mic.
Mind you, like, do you prefer a live show versus, like, your
Yeah,
voiceover?
definitely.
Me too. I'm just saying.
Right,
I hate going to a
yeah.
concert and I'm like, not singing.
Right.
Yeah, no, yeah. It
Not
has to be
singing,
live.
bro.
And she's not putting any type of movements or anything
Yeah,
like that. Like, girl, what are you
What's
got?
up with you?
I feel you on
That's what's
that.
up.
So, one more question. Who would you want to be featured on? Anybody dead or alive? Female, male?
Beyonce. I want
Beyonce,
Yeah,
yes.
but if I'm gonna take it there, I'm
That's
not
about
gonna
right.
take it there. Beyonce for sure.
I definitely feel you. So where did you grow up? Where are you from?
Okay, so I'm from Atlanta, but I'm from Gwinnett.
Gwinnett County, stand up.
Yes.
I think I like that out there.
North side. And a lot of people be hating on Gwinnett County, like, oh, Gwinnett County's not Atlanta. Yes,
Yes, it
Gwinnett
is.
County is Atlanta.
The
Okay.
hood of Atlanta, okay? It's the heart of Atlanta. You can get gunpowder and diapers and hair on the same block. I'm lying?
Yeah, well, what part?
I don't know. Don't tell me. I got locked up there. Yeah,
No, Gwinnett. Now I'm trying to tell you, Gwinnett is Gwinnett.
I haven't. I only went to Clark Atlanta's homecoming. That was the only time I've been in Atlanta.
In Atlanta.
Yeah.
Now
No.
see, in that part of Atlanta is where I have seen the most.
Nah, I was in
Really?
Clayton County, so I don't think you've seen.
Okay.
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 All right. So that's all I need to say. It's in the hood.
True.
So as I mentioned before, Natasha is a singer. So what actually made you get into singing?
So I grew up singing. I've been singing ever since I was little. I'm singing in church.
In church. In church. So did you have any backlash from having like church music, singing church music into secular music?
No, I didn't have no backlash at all, actually.
It's good.
That is
Whitney
good.
Houston did.
Right, with parents and
Well, but both of my parents were very supportive in my career, and they just supported whatever I wanted to do. Now, when I started singing secular music, it was like, okay, now there are going to be some boundaries and limits of what you can sing about
Right.
at an early age. But
Right. How early did you start singing? Like,
secular,
Yeah.
when I got in middle school.
huh? You was 14. Like,
When I got in the 6th grade, I was
Mhm.
like, oh.
this is what this is about.
I was telling them, I want to shave my legs, I want to pluck my unibrow, I want to do all that.
so was there a specific song, album, or artist that made you want to switch into that secular music?
Well, I was just in there with, older kids, and they were listening to things and songs that I didn't know, so I wanted to know what the songs were too. And then not to mention, like, I was already staying up late trying to watch BET.
Trying
Right.
to BET a lot.
I was trying to watch
Feel me?
Flavor Flav. My mom was like, it's bedtime. Go to bed.
I was always
Is the
trying to
TV
stay up
on?
late, trying to catch
Is
what I
the
could
TV
find.
on?
Right.
That's a fact. That's a
I
fact.
definitely feel you. So you started out in church and then you transitioned into more of R&B music. Did you start off as a solo artist or did you work your way as?
I started off singing with my little sister. So we were a Christian group. We were called Heavenly.
Heavenly.
Yeah, we sung Christian music at church.
Gospel hymns, praise and worship.
Yes, Lord.
Amen, amen.
Amen.
Let the congregation say amen, y'all.
Amen.
All right, that was good. I mean, everybody had their daily dosage of church today.
Okay.
So I want to know, because I remember you from F you all the time. You feel me?
Yeah.
So what would you tell that Natasha Mosley versus the 2020 swag drippy? Because you was drippy then. That's what I was like. I was trying to learn the.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I was trying to learn all that. So like, what would you tell her versus you now? Like, what would your 2020 tell her?
My 2020 now is like a lot more mature.
Mm-hmm.
A lot more level-headed and calm. I have my relationships and what I'm saying, things that I wanted to go through, and not saying that I'm perfect now, but what I'm saying, I can say I'm a lot more wiser.
Right, because
No.
I see in music made a drastic change. Like, like that F you all the time was like a club banger. I'm giving my man a lap dance. And then I heard Hot and like Tit for Tat. I'm like, oh nah, this is real.
Yeah.
Turn it up one time.
Yeah.
And I'm on my way over there like, all right. Yeah, I did. I like that. That's why I posted the video. I'm like, nah, I like that. My little sister was like, who that? I'm like, just follow it.
Yeah, just follow it.
So let's stick with Tit for Tat. That's one of your newest release, right?
Yes, I just
What
put it out.
inspired you to, write
Tit
that
for
song?
Tat is just
Life.
It's just a life, like for real. And shout out to Mike Fresh. He co-wrote the song with me, and he's just amazing.
We like you, Mike Fresh.
Yes, we
I
like
that
you, Mike
song.
Fresh, because he really helps me get all my thoughts out and everything that I be feeling, and it's just like,
Right. So you definitely, you hit the nail on that one.
Yeah, because
Listen.
everybody, whether relationships, working relationships, everything got to be a tip to tip. I
Right.
light you up, you light me up. I heard you was doing.
But you know what? I'm really like that though. Like,
Are you?
yeah, I'm really like
Like
tit
with
for
everything?
tat. Well, kind of, but not really, but kind of.
But you know what? You
But I
showed
admit
you
it.
a tip for tat, and I like that. The honesty,
Yeah.
like, look, you see how I supported you. You went back and
Yeah,
posted the
thank you.
tip for tat.
Yes.
Feel me?
But honestly,
I like
this
that.
world is such a give and take world.
Yeah.
So every relationship, you gotta give and take, and that's the balance within it. But listen, I want you guys to stay tuned and listen to Tit for Tat with Natasha Mosley. This is Tapped Into with Nia Nicole and my co-host Dee Dee.
Here, and this is Talent Advertising the People. We're gonna be right back, y'all.
You heard.
Ooh, there it is on my body. Shaking off. No, I really like the Tit for Tat song. That's the one that I heard today. Like, I've been heard, like, like anything and
Oh, yeah.
hiding and, but like, Tit for Tat, I just heard that today. And I was like, oh, this is nice. And I didn't know that video was you. Like, that was you, right? I was like, oh, she really is cute in person. On the counter. For real. It's crazy, but nah, I like your style. I think you grew a lot, like vocally.
99.5, that's your
thank you.
radio station.
I got such a love for music. I wanted to know, like, what would you put your genre of music in? Like, it's R&B.
Yeah, it's R&B, but it's like
Like Leo Soul, a little
it
bit.
can be a little bit of different things.
WBDY. Boy, dog, why?
So I don't know.
Nah, because it's growing. Like, you're not in the same place you was, like, what was that, 7 years ago?
Why?
Like, 7 years ago, I was 14. 15.
And then underscore.
You know what I mean? So I was really
99.5.
watching that video. You want? Oh, that's not the move. All right,
No, yeah.
let's start over. Demand, bring it back.
Yeah.
It was on demand, so that's how I had it.
Exactly.
Bring it back. Why you laughing? You act like you don't got spectrum. Stop playing. You know you got that spectrum.
Dang, just gonna put a brother out there.
You know you be watching on demand. You trying to play me? I was getting my music video on.
No, it was just funny at first.
Alright.
You ready now? To
Yeah.
go back in? Alright. Go for it.
What's up? We are back on Tapped Into with your girl Miss Nia Nicole and my co-host Dee Dee.
Here, what's going on, y'all?
And we got a special guest that we're interviewing. Natasha Mosley is in the building.
Of course. Happy to be here.
Yes, and we're going to get back more into her business. So we were just talking about your single, Tit for Tat. What certain crowd are you trying to reach with your music?
All the crowds. Like, I don't want to just say, oh no, that's not for you. Because I want to try to reach everybody. You know, I have some songs that's, you know, ratchet. I got some songs I'm cussing in. I got some songs you know, pouring my heart out into. I got some songs that's, you know, just, it's a little bit of everything for everybody, I feel like.
Do you got a song on that album right now I could just clean the crib to?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Good.
Look,
'Cause I like to do that.
my new album is gonna be so like all of my albums were me.
Mhm.
But I think that this year, I think this year was the most year I learned so much in my life, and I feel like my writing grew, and I noticed it myself.
That was my next question. So you do write your own music?
Yes, of course.
I like that.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't get a lot of course, because listen, people be fronting, stunting, doing it for the Vine, the gram, and I could tell when you sound like someone else. Like if Neo wrote something for Ariana Grande, you could tell sometimes, like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, Neo produced that. You understand what I'm saying? So every time, you know, from like anything, you
Yeah.
know, for example, I could tell anything. I was like, yo, I'm feeling this. I'm about to cry. You know, versus like, you know, F you all the time. You understand what I'm saying?
But even though I write all my stuff, I'm very selective about who I write with.
Mm.
So, and I'm real funny acting about it, and I know I'm funny acting. Like
Right,
I'm
right
okay
to
with
be.
that.
Right.
Because I feel like, you know, I have a gift, and whoever I'm working with has a gift too. I see that gift in you, you see the gift in me, so why not bring our gifts together?
Collectively,
You know?
collectively at that.
And manifesting each other's visions
Yeah.
at the same time. Do you set a vibe at the studio when you're recording or writing?
Like, what do you
I
do?
set a vibe. Okay, I like candles.
Mhm.
I got all types of snacks. I really like candy.
Let me ask you some snacks. I thought she was gonna say like sage, you know.
Look, you know, I don't
She
have
said
nothing
snacks.
against sage. I love sage.
Mhm.
It just smells.
Yeah. Well, you can
That's
get incense. You know
You
what
know,
I'm saying?
it smells.
Mhm.
Now, and I get sage. You know, I love it. I'm all for the peace,
Mhm.
and you know, keep the bad vibes out.
Have you ever
Yes.
tried
You know what I'm
Palo
saying?
Santo?
Yeah.
No, look, I have my handy dandy Bible. I will bring that.
There you
Yeah,
go.
no,
Look,
that's
that's
all
all.
that I
She
need.
said the
And
good
it doesn't
book.
smell like anything, but I'm not throwing shade on the sage.
Right. No, I feel you.
Because I like sage. I like the, you know, I just don't like the smell of it.
Right.
But I like to spray my perfume in the booth, especially like around the
Just
mic
say it,
area.
man. Oh yeah, that's you.
Because, you know, I be taking deep breaths in and whatever I'm
You don't want to
breathing in,
smell
I wanna
nobody
just,
after breath.
you know, I always do that. I do the candles. And just a lot of weed, you know, backwoods, washed
Oh,
off.
backwards. Let me get you a stout. Hold up. Somebody do my bad.
Yeah.
Well, that is definitely a
And
creative
good
space.
vibes.
Great vibes.
Good
Always
vibes,
needed
good
and
vibes.
positivity.
What's your sign? Speaking of good vibes.
I'm a Libra.
Ah.
We are the best.
Dang, currently dealing with a Libra, right?
I feel like Libras is either their way or the highway.
And you know what? Everybody says that.
She just said that.
But they don't always understand the highway way.
See, I'm gonna just head on out. I'm gonna head on out on that one.
You know?
Nice.
It's true. No, Libras is stay away at the highway. You can't tell me. She just said it about her music. She gonna act funny with her music. You gotta give it to her correct, but don't give it to her at all.
Well, don't be in the studio.
You feel me?
Don't be in the studio. Like,
Don't be in the
for real,
studio.
For real. And I be wanting to look up resumes and stuff like that because I've been in the studio with people and the
I like that.
engineers don't be going all fast and stuff. Like, I don't like to be sitting in the booth waiting on the engineer. Like, I'm getting irritated right now. You thinking about it?
Understood. Like,
I
understood.
feel you on that.
I had a question about that. Like, you know, have you ever had someone like ask you, you know, like you said, you know, looking for credentials, you feel me, like looking up your resume. Have you ever, you know, I saw you did a feature with Vito. I'm not sure if I'm saying his name right, but like, you know, has he ever been like, you know, let me see who you worked with before. Like, can I see your credentials? Anybody ever stepped to you like that? Like you wasn't
Yeah.
as of value like you thought you were? You know what
Yeah,
I'm
people
saying?
step to me, and then once they see my credentials, and they be like, "Oh,
Oh.
well, and then I be like,
Extra 500 on the book. Stop.
well,
Extra.
let me double check and see if I still want to work with you."
Right.
See, since you gave me that energy.
Since
That's
you
why I
gave
wanna
me
know.
that energy, but there's a flip side to that because I don't want to be the one on the other side of the table giving off that energy.
I understood. It's both ways.
It's both ways.
Right.
So I really have to watch myself because I want to be treated how, you know, I want people to treat me how I want, you know,
You
treat people how you want to be treated.
The
Okay.
golden rule.
Yeah.
Do you feel like it's a disadvantage being a woman in the industry, or is it more of a pro being in the industry as a woman? Or
I
do
think
people
that-
really step to you because you are a woman? Like, do they try you?
Of course, man. Everybody's gonna try, you know, women in the music industry, but you know what I'm saying, they're not gonna try boss.
That's
Very
not
much
gonna try
real.
boss. Feel me?
Okay, I had to, let that be known because people get tried. But, I'm an OG in the game, you know what I'm saying? You can't try OG in the game.
Right, so how long have you been in the game?
I've been in the game for a long time.
That's fine. That's fine. That's enough.
Right, because it tells you the age of the
I was about to
right?
say that. I'm like,
I don't
you
tell
can't
you
ask
the
that.
age.
You can't even ask that. Like,
We've been here.
We
You
can't
know what I'm
ask that.
saying? I've been growing up with y'all. Y'all been growing up with me.
That's a fact. You say that again.
Right.
I told you I'm trying to get that little dip going.
Right, and you've been in the game, like you said, for a long time. You're an OG, and you've worked with a lot of people in the industry, like as you mentioned, Vito. Also, Gucci Mane. You have 2 features with Gucci Mane, Drunk and Pretty. Drunk and Pretty. How were those collaborations with him?
Working with Gucci Mane is awesome. He's amazing. And he's just such an inspiration. And every time he sees me, he's like, you a star, Tasha. You a star. He always tells me that. So I'm like, I love working with Gucci. He's awesome.
Yeah.
It's Gucci Mane.
Exactly.
Right?
Like what? Now I have a question. Like usually when artists get too big for themselves, that's what I was gonna ask. Like you actually was in the booth working with Gucci.
Yeah.
When they get too big, they'll lay their verse down and be like, she can come later. Lay that down. You understand what I'm saying? So you actually was collectively working with him, and he treated you like an artist. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
because
definitely.
I could tell you, Gucci Mane did a couple tracks with people, and they wasn't there together. You understand what I'm saying?
We was in the studio.
You got
he
that
came
real
to
love.
the video shoot.
You understand?
He was kicking it.
I like
you know
that.
what I'm saying? Like he's awesome.
That's good. That's shout out Gucci Mane.
Yeah. Shout out to Gucci Mane.
And the very first feature I did hear you on was Lil Wayne and Jeremiah.
Yeah.
How did that collaboration come about?
So actually, I was just doing a song for them to sell it. I was just doing, you know what I'm saying, just doing features. I mean not features, but demo records.
Right.
So you wrote the song all of the time?
So me and 40.
Who is actually 40?
That's
Another
Drake's.
songwriter.
I was about to say, is that Drake's
That's
producer?
Drake's producer.
Okay, I was just making
So-
sure. You said 40 because we don't know 40 personally. You do think that's 40.
Well, and this is the thing. So I never got to meet him.
Mm-hmm.
So he did some of the track, and then he sent it over, and then I did.
You did your part.
I did my thing, and so I didn't even know Jeremiah put the song out. I just got a whole bunch of notifications because, from my understanding, Diddy had the song, and he wanted Cassie to be on it.
Mm-hmm.
So I wasn't expecting for my notifications to be getting blown up the next couple of weeks later. Jeremiah just dropped the song.
So you didn't know you was
Okay.
featured on a song when Jeremiah
I
dropped
mean,
it?
I knew I was featured on it because it said, of course, he had my name on it.
Mhm.
But from my understanding, I thought
You
Cassie
thought
was
it was-
going to be
yeah.
on the song.
Oh, wow. So it was a
You
shot
thought
call.
so basically you thought since Cassie was gonna take it through hearing, through the grapevine, you thought he was the underdog?
I thought, you know what I'm saying, they were just finna just, write me the check
And
Cassie,
just okay.
You know what I'm saying? But no, they ended up, everything came to me.
Right.
Were you happy about
Yes,
that?
I was very happy about
Shocked,
it.
right?
You know, well, okay, he keeps me on the song, okay.
That song was dope, even your part. It's very simple and simplistic, but it reaches the ear like, oh, who is that?
Hey, I told you I was
Right.
14. I'm telling you.
Right, me jamming to that, going to
I'm
school in
telling
a
you,
bus,
bro.
like, okay.
I'm coming home late, 105.1. I'm like, nah, don't get out the car yet. You gotta hear this.
Gotta finish it.
Gotta hear this. I'm telling you, curfew was at 11:30.
Yeah.
It's 11:35. I'm like, all right, I listened to Tasha Mosley already. I didn't even know when Nia told me about the interview. I'm like, that sounds familiar. I looked it up and I'm like, 7 years ago. That was my jam.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I was like, and I played it. I'm like, oh yeah.
It's such a classic.
It is a classic. It's mad funny. I sent it to my little sister. She was like, oh my God, you gotta record it. I'm like, I'm gonna record it. Too bad. Too bad. So no, I'm really happy to meet her.
Right.
Like starstruck. Oh my God. Oh my God.
So Gucci Mane, Lil Wayne,
Vito.
Tyga, Vito, YG, and recently too, Cash Doll.
Yeah, Cash Dog, can't forget Kevin Gates. Shout out to Kevin Gates.
Hey.
on the album.
On your new album.
Yes, Kevin Gates is on there. Speaking of Kevin Gates, he sent the song. He sent his verse over. But I was in LA one time, and I was at the gas station, and so it happened he pulled up right beside me.
Hey.
And I was like, hey, Kevin, it's me, Natasha. Like we was in the studio, but we wasn't in the studio.
Right.
And so I was hoping he knows who I am.
Right?
And he was like, I got your music right now in the car. And I was like, swear. And he had my music. He had my album in his car. Like,
That's
shit.
love. Like,
And that's
And
literally
we took a
dreams
picture
coming
in front of the
true.
gas station in LA.
that's
That is dope.
Yeah.
So as you mentioned, you have this song with Kevin Gates. It's called Over It on
Yeah.
your new album. What's the name of your album?
So that album name was Live Forever.
Lip
I
out.
have a new album coming out.
Oh,
It
yeah,
ain't
we
out
get
yet.
we get an exclusive drop right here on
It's a fact.
Tapped
You
Into.
heard it here
There's a new
first.
album coming out, and like, I'm so excited about this album that I'm scared in a good way.
That's a good thing.
Like, and I ain't really felt like this one before because it's like, I don't know. I look, y'all just gonna have to be ready. Put y'all seatbelts on.
Oh, I'm ready. I be watching it every day.
So
like
we
it's
finna
fun.
go.
Do you feel more vulnerable in this
Yeah,
album?
I really do.
Mm.
Like, oh my god, I'm really like giving y'all myself right now. And it's
That's what we want. I told you we was gonna tap in.
Right. So when can we expect that album?
first quarter.
Okay.
It's coming.
Cool.
I heard it right here on Tapped Into. Listen, this is your girl, Miss Nia Nicole. I got my co-host in the building, Dee Dee,
You already know that.
and we are interviewing the star, Natasha Mosley.
Keep it locked. We got more coming with you. We tapping in. Don't tap out. Stay tuned. You had to snap a picture right there. Simultaneously, my bottom lip was open, bro.
I couldn't see this lip. I mean, do you want me to zoom in and replay it back?
Yeah, this might go up. I got you. I didn't get this voice just like enough. You ain't stop playing. Now, your music is on every platform, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, cool. As far as, cause I'm hyped. I just got Apple Music cause I can pay my bills now. Apple Music. So, who's your role model though, as far as like a music role model? You feel me? Man and woman. I want to know man and a woman. Yeah, just one and one. I'm gonna ask you again on this thing, cause that was a damn good question.
Yeah, but I don't even have an answer to that. Like, I'm still thinking right now.
Yeah. And I don't gotta be anybody like famous, but whoever your role model is. They don't gotta be a singer or a songwriter. It could be the pastor in the church.
Alright.
Wanna party.
Do you want to mention some of the songs on your new album?
Or you wanna keep it a secret?
It's a secret.
I know.
It's
I already know.
We like you, my crush.
That's the one thing.
Didn't you have to do a library?
Is he still out there?
Yeah.
Oh. Ready? Ready when you are.
Anybody mind? I'll roll up.
I'll do it.
I guess she said,
You rolling up out there?
I don't know, but I'll do it. You want to
Ready when y'all are though.
What time does your event start tonight?
I just know I need to be there by a good time. Probably like 11, 10, 10, 11.
some things.
You ready?
Bless you.
Thank you. I've been trying to like avoid that. So just say my name.
She did the
And that's all she said.
Ready? I'm ready.
what's it called?
You ready? Yes.
Let me see.
What's up, you guys? It's your girl, Miss Naya Nicole, and this is Tapped Into, and I got my co-host Didi in the building.
Yeah, and we're back. Talent, advertisement, people. And we got Natasha Mosley in the building. Singer, songwriter, drippity drip, dripping this blue fur she got on. Feel me?
Yes.
We interviewing her on Tapped Into. We getting more into what it is that drives Miss Mosley. I'm feeling her music from the old to the new. And we tapping in. I'm getting more questions. I'm getting more nosier as time goes on. And like I said earlier, I wanted to know who your role model is. They don't have to necessarily be a celebrity or a musician, but somebody that helps you, motivates you, inspires you, pep talk, lifts you up. You feel me?
That's a hard question.
I know, and that's why this is my job.
Hey, it's your girl, Miss Naya Nicole, and this is Tapped Into. We are back on the air. I got my co-star Didi in the building,
Yes, yes.
and we got a special guest, Natasha Mosley.
Hey, I'm in the building.
So we're gonna finish getting into her business a little bit more before she heads out. So we talked about your previous album, and plus you have another album coming out. So listen, make sure y'all stay tuned to that. You said in the first quarter that we can expect. So I listened to your music, and it's really good. It's better than most of the R&B music that's out on the radio and on the media.
Appreciate that.
Right, and and she just sung live for us right here.
Yeah, y'all missed it.
So,
I
yeah.
didn't hold you up. Y'all gonna have to get that on my Instagram.
Right, so she sounds like how her song sounds. So why do you feel like you aren't getting the recognition that you really deserve?
I don't know. You know, I don't really try to like focus on that. I really just be trying to focus on like doing this for me and what I love to do, and for the people who are here to see it. You know what I'm saying? Like touching like the DMs that I be getting about how my music, you know, made somebody had a better day, or somebody was going through this, or you know, like that stuff matters to me.
Didn't you answer some DMs? I just was stalking your page an hour
Yeah,
prior.
I have
And
a
she made a
whole
little,
thing
like all
coming
the
out.
DMs, like she was like responding.
I've been getting. So yeah, I really just, you know, try to focus on me, and you know what I'm saying, show love to everybody, and you know what I'm saying, just do my thing, because you know everything in God's perfect timing.
Right.
You know what
I
I'm saying?
think, you know, me personally, like when you're an artist and you've been in the game, so you know what to do, you know the pros and cons, you know what not to do. I think it's all about people wait for other people to do things for them. Like, for example, like there would be an A&R probably setting up a tour for you, but you see how you and your team took it upon yourself to do that yourself. That's self-made engagement. You understand what I'm saying? You could never go wrong with doing it yourself.
Right.
I don't care if you go from Colorado to DC to New York to Bronx, you did that on your own. Nobody picked that tour for you, and it started with the little places, like the little holes in the walls, the lounges, this studio, and then it'll be Shea Stadium, it'll be Barclays, you feel me? Because you touched those urban points, the suburbans, you know, you made that route for yourself.
Exactly.
And it's all about being self-made. That's why I was saying, like, I believe, I don't stunt on, when it's time for me to talk about what I want, I would gladly be on here and be like, you whack. I don't like it. Start over. No, but I really, truly, genuinely enjoy your music. You feel me? I could put on something in the crib and hit the suite. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's what I like. I would gladly let you know, like, I like that you taking your own journey to try to engage. Like, I was hyped. Me being who I am, when you reposted me, I was like, oh my God, she not too big to post the kid. I was hyped. You feel me? Like, I was like, oh snap. And to me, I'm like, oh, she got that blue check? She a star. She an STAR. So, you
She
know,
verified.
Like, exactly, verified. You feel me? So I was like, you know, I took that into consideration, and I like that, you know, y'all found your own route instead of going through a label or going through somebody that's going to take everything, suck every resource out of things because they want you to have something, but you know, the background resources are for them, but whether it be money or exposure, or, you feel me?
Right.
It's all about being self-made in my book.
I agree.
You feel me?
And those stay and remain your true fans when you're touching those souls directly and interacting, engaging.
And then it's like, it's cool because like I remember some of the people that was in the crowd from last year. So if I see them again, I'll be like, you know, I'll always make eye contact with people that I see because like I see you.
That's love. That's love right there.
Yeah, it's dope to see someone come back.
Right.
and back.
Yeah, that's love.
That's
Right.
what addictiveness. Like that when you got that addictive music,
Right.
that's when you be like, nah,
Right.
fuck it on.
Because it's not just about music.
Yeah.
It's not just about music, but it's the artist, it's the person behind the actual headphones.
Like, you could tell when
Right.
if this in front of me, I could tell that this is not Tasha Mosley. You feel me? Like I would have been able to be like, yo, after the interview, she was mad fake, bro. She didn't want us to touch her. She didn't want us to take a picture. She couldn't laugh.
She's nothing like
You
that,
feel
you
me?
guys.
I sneezed. She ain't say excuse me. Like bless you. I'm like,
Hey, no, but when I'm in the car and somebody sneezes, if they don't let down the window, I be looking at them funny.
oh, so
That's
she
why I
like,
gotta let the germs
you
out.
gonna leave the germs in there.
James, so we all gotta smell your little sneeze.
Right.
That's like being in the booth. You know, you've been recorded a couple times and somebody breath before yours. She was like, hold up.
Let me get my spray. Once you bring the spray out, let me spray this microphone. Get
This
in my
is not
vibe.
right.
You ain't gonna let your little germs out.
See? Alright, now I know. Now I know. That's proper sneezing etiquette. When y'all sneeze in the car, Tasha Mosley said, let down and
You know, just a little bit, even if it's just a
So that can flow out.
just a little bit, that's all.
So how do you feel about music today? And if you can actually reach out to somebody who's an upcoming artist, would you give them any type of advice? That real advice.
The real advice is just always be yourself. You know, and keep God first, and you know, handle your business. You know what I'm saying?
Right, because you can get swallowed up in this industry.
Make sure you handle your business and then stay true to yourself. That's like it. Even that sounds cliche, but it's not.
Being you is hard than a lot of other people perceive things.
Especially in this industry.
Exactly. Like,
Everybody's watching you.
man.
Everybody has their criticism.
yes.
So it's definitely remain humble and stay true to yourself, as you was mentioning. Outside of music, do you have any other ventures going on, business-wise, or any acting, anything coming up?
I definitely do. But it's a surprise.
It's a
I have to
surprise.
pop out on you. You know what I mean?
No,
I
I'm
can't
gonna
just
keep
say
watching
it.
that Instagram because obviously
Yeah,
that's
right.
where the stuff
I'm
be
trying
at.
to tell you.
That's where the heat be.
That's my own.
So as we mentioned before, you can find Natasha Mosley on all social media, all
Platforms.
music platforms
Spotify,
at Natasha
Apple.
Mosley.
Yes.
Is there anything else you want to leave the people with?
What would I want to leave the people with? Leave the people with.
Yes, excuse me, leave the people with.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to leave y'all with this new music.
Right.
Leave y'all with this tip for tat and the music that's going to come out. I'm going to leave y'all with that. If y'all miss out on the show tonight, you ain't have a good New Year's because the party is at Studio 54.
Syracuse tonight.
Okay, that's just where it's at.
Tonight, baby.
Be there or be square. It sounds corny, but I'm gonna leave that phrase in 2019. I promise. Be there or be square. I promise. I'm gonna just leave it there.
So I definitely enjoyed this interview. Thank you for
Yeah,
popping
I had a
out.
great time.
And y'all, she smell good because I don't want y'all to
Thank
know that,
you.
but I was
What's the
smelling
name
her.
of your
She smelled
perfume?
good.
Okay, so this is the Versace, the purple bottle.
Oh, so I gotta. Oh, that's next week check. That's like.
It's the purple.
Yeah.
Perfect, you guys.
They don't got no coupons for that.
Gotta check on Groupon.
Nah, y'all wildin'. I'm gonna have to save 3 checks for that perfume. And by the time her event come and go, I'm broke. So I'm gonna just keep smelling her and being a creep.
But listen, it's a wrap. I'm
It's a
your
wrap.
girl, Miss Nia Nicole. I got my co-star Dee. This is Tapped Into Talent, Advertisement, and People. And
Whoa,
we
whoa.
interviewed the singer-songwriter Natasha Mosley.
Heavy hitter. I like her.
Thank you.
Right, so keep it locked. This is Tapped Into, baby. Later.
Later. Ah,
I enjoyed it.
yeah, because she's really cute in real life.
Yeah.
Word up. It's the rap. Wrap it up. BET. You know me?
Oh, y'all going out here by the water. Oh my god.
Oh, yeah, that's a fact.
Tasha, what you want? Anything.
It's mad good stuff to eat. I recommend
You
the
gassed it because
Bayou.
it's not.
The Bayou is like right downtown. It's like Oriental cuisine and black people.
We gotta sit and eat.
Or we
You
could
don't
call
gotta
it- or
sit.
We could call it the Jamaican.
Oh yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, Ray and
That's
them.
Jamaican.
Ray and them is cool.
It ain't like
Right.
Atlanta, probably like
It-
y'all.
yeah.
Nah, Jamaican. I mean, Atlanta ain't got no good food. Don't.
Oh, don't.
Yeah, Atlanta ain't got no good food.
Some places are
Well,
good.
they got no good
Chai.
steak.
You gotta do them like that.
You like pho? They have good pho.
What about LA?
Hating on the
LA?
food.
See, I'm a Mexican hater. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh, so you like that Spanish food.
They got Chipotle.
Yo, wait, did you
That's
just?
an insult.
Wait, you just do it like.
Chipotle.
That's the closest he gonna get.
Don't do.
Like, so you gotta, I'm a Mexican at heart, so like,
I gotta turn
I
my
like
phone
Mexican
on.
food, I like soul food,
Right.
I just like food.
Food. I'm not gonna lie. I wish I could take that asses to the Star Buffet. They got everything.
Can I, before you leave out, can I get a picture with you as well as a video of you just saying this is tapped into?
I knew you was gonna say that. I knew you was
Yeah.
gonna
Get on that drop.
Yeah, you gotta get
You gotta get an audio drop.
Let me
Get the
get
drop.
this.
Get the drop.
Yeah.
So,
I gotta
what am I
steal
saying
one.
again?
Oh yeah, can you do it on the audio? So
This
yeah.
this is Natasha Mosley, and you are now tapped into with my girl Naya Nicole and Didi.
Naina Cole.
Naya.
No, Naya.
Naya Cole and
Naya Nicole.
Naya Nicole.
Naya Nicole.
And Didi. It's just straight Didi. Yep, Didi is easy.
Okay.
Tapped into.
Tapped into.
Tapped into where?
I'm sorry.
Where we tapped in?
We tapped into.
We tapped into with Naya Nicole and Didi.
Yeah, that's all.
That's your girl.
Naina Nicole.
Naya.
Naya.
Naya Nicole.
Yeah,
N-I-Y-A.
Naya Nicole.
This your girl Natasha.
You good?
Elbow.
You hit
Get
it?
that Mongolian.
No, I
roll.
tried to like stretch it and I did something.
Oh, it must have cracked.
Chill, you keep it covered over here.
I just fucked my elbow up.
Is it still? Yeah, that funny bone is still.
Right, that's
think
the
I-
The
worst.
Mongolian
I think
bone.
I did something with that. It's
Yeah.
not funny.
She said, I think I did.
That's the worst one.
That's the
to-
one. Well, you know.
Okay.
He said, "Shut. I think I fucked it up." Okay.
You ready?
Oh, you looking spicy.
What's up, y'all? This your girl Natasha Mosley, and I am tapped in with Naina Nicole and Didi.
It's actually Naya Nicole.
Naya. Start with
N-I-Y-A.
Naya Nicole.
Naya Nicole, yeah.
Naya Nicole.